I'm good. Wait, if they want to trade me, let them trade me.
No, MP, think
about this. Let them trade me.
MP, wait!
What?
We have a date tonight, remember?
Listen,
City
I'm
View.
not in the mood for City View right now.
Okay, I get it, but I just think it would be good for you to take your mind off all this for a second.
Fine. But I just want to be alone right now.
Okay, it's understandable. Why don't we just meet up there after the game?
All right, that's fine.
Hey, we're gonna get through this, okay? I love you.
I love you too.
But it doesn't end with me, because my story is going to be next year. You guys have quite an exciting finish to this season. Danny, talk about some of the results of this year, too.
Well, it looks like Brian and I are setting ourselves up for a run from the Western Conference. The other four of us have made the playoffs, and it's going to be real interesting to see. We're going to have to definitely go through each other. Same thing in the East. Blake and Rodney are matching up in the very first round, so these games, when we get into them, are going to be intense.
Okay, so in our next update,
and on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. We've got Devin Booker. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And there's Flash, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Looking for Conley. He gets it there. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Kilpatrick passes to Ayton. Good ball movement here by the Suns. From the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Kilpatrick's got 5 now. And Kia and the NBA have a long and great relationship. And now, Greg, they've tapped MP to be a spokesman for the brand.
I mean, guys like... Blake Griffin and LeBron have worked with Kia in the past. Good move from them to add MP as the next player to rep their brand.
And here's Towns after the 3-pointer from Kilpatrick. High arcing shot, and Conley lays it in. Conley's got his second bucket tonight.
Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Boy, not nearly tough enough inside on the defensive end. They made that all too easy for him.
Now let's find out what head coach Chris Finch had to say to David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. I expect this to be an inside-out kind of game. This team has a lot of shooters who can really get going once they get a few. See if they can get on a roll from out there. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. Here's McDaniels after the Suns pick up 2. Back to Conley. At the top of the key, Gobert. He feeds it to Conley. And the rejection by Ayton.
Boy, Ayton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction. This team is rolling right now, still haven't missed a shot.
Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Now Towns. Outside Edwards. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And there's a record Rudy Gobert set without much fanfare a few years ago. Most dunks in an NBA season.
That's exactly right, GA. That was back in the 2018-19 season. He threw it down 306 times. Certainly makes sense for a guy who's got that kind of length, athleticism, and the guy who spends so much time right around the cup.
And the Suns making a change here. Landale's checked in. And the basket by Kilpatrick.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Conley's shot is off.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Following the miss by Michael Conley. Another three for Phoenix.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Pass to Edwards. To the inside, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there. In recent years, Doris, we've really seen the Players Association stepping up and address player needs and, at the same time, global social issues.
Kevin, it's been absolutely inspiring to see the players use the tools they have at their advantage and their disposal. They want to create needed change, represent themselves, their communities, their organizations. Leadership at its absolute finest.
Here's Conley. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Back to Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. McDaniels. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. And they pick up two.
It's not just the scoring productivity that makes Karl Anthony Towns great. It's his willingness to mix it up and rebound the basketball.
Now here's Booker. His last outing with 20 points. Pass to Durant. Here's Kilpatrick. Another three for Phoenix.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And here's Edwards after the three-pointer from Kilpatrick. Fires the three. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Suns leading by 16. Driving the lane, and the shot is good. And that's now 20 points for Flash.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Inside. And the basket by Akogi.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Outside Conley. Here's McDaniels. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 6 to shoot. Will it go? And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Here's the Suns with the ball. Here's Kilpatrick. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Ripped away. Pass to Durant. Shoots. Again, Phoenix. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley. And the Suns here with a different look. Baisley's checked in for Durant. TJ Warren comes in for Josh Okogie. Damian Lee, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And it's Paul in for Flash. Phoenix with the ball. Following the bucket by the Timberwolves.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Edwards. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Anderson. That one doesn't go. So Phoenix will take it the other way. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
Here is Edwards, following the basket by Chris Paul.